Welcome back to my channel. In this video, you're going to learn about triangles, the basic and secondary parts, and the classification of triangles. So what is a triangle? A triangle is a closed, plane figure with 3 straight sides and 3 angles. So I have here triangles. Observe the angles here and also the sides. In naming a triangle, we use 3 letters. So we can name this triangle as triangle A, B, C. Okay, now the basic parts of the triangles, we have the sides. So this is segment AB, segment BC, and segment AC. And the angles, we can just name using one letter or simply the vertex. Angle A, angle B, angle C. Or you can also name using 3 letters. Let's say this angle, you can name that as angle BAC. This angle, you can name that angle ABC. This one, you can name this angle BCA. Okay, so angle A, angle B, and angle C. And the vertices, we have A, B, and C. We also have secondary parts of a triangle. First one, we have the altitude. The altitude or the height of the triangle. So let's have here line segment from this vertex to side AC, and that line segment is perpendicular. So once that line segment is perpendicular to the opposite side, that is what we call an altitude. So we have segment B is an altitude. An altitude of a triangle is a line segment from the vertex, so here from this vertex, perpendicular to the opposite side. It means that you can also have another altitude from this vertex perpendicular to side BC, or from C perpendicular to side AB. So another part of a triangle is what we call the angle bisector. From the word itself, angle bisector. So it divides the angle into 2 congruent angles. So let's say we're going to divide this angle Q or angle RQS. So what you're going to do is simply draw a line segment here. Make sure that line segment divides the angle. Okay, so it means that this angle is equal to this. So let's name that as angle 1 and angle 2. Now, segment QT is the bisector of angle RQS. Therefore, the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 2. So now, an angle bisector of a triangle is a line segment that divides or bisects angle into 2 congruent angles. Next is the median of the triangle. So if we're going to draw a line again from this vertex to the midpoint, when we say midpoint, a point wherein it divides the segment into 2 congruent segments. So let's name that midpoint as letter P. Okay, so now segment MP is what we call the median. P is the midpoint of ON, segment ON. What does it mean? A median of a triangle is a line segment from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. It means you can also have another median here. So locate first the midpoint of OM. So if this is the midpoint, then you can draw a line segment from that midpoint to the vertex. That's another median. Or from here, locate the midpoint first, let's say here, then you can draw another median there. Okay, now that median, it says now that this measurement or this segment here is equal to this segment here. Or segment OP is congruent to segment PN. Next, triangles are classified according to angles and sides. So according to sides, Okay, you observe the sides of these three triangles. So here what this markings means, that all the sides here are congruent. Okay, it means that this kind of triangle wherein all the sides are congruent are what we call equilateral triangle, or all sides are of equal length. That is equilateral triangle. Then here, we have two sides only that are congruent here. Okay, and this kind of triangle is known as isosceles triangle. At least two sides are of equal length. Now, at least, the word, it means that equilateral triangle is also known as isosceles triangle. Okay, here, observe the sides, the length of the sides here. No sides here are congruent. This one is not equal to this. Okay, so they have different markings. And that kind of triangle wherein no sides are congruent is what we call scalene triangle. No two sides are of equal length. So triangle also classified according to angles. So observe the angles here. 70, 70, 40. This kind of triangle is known as acute triangle. All angles are acute angles. So when we say acute angles, the measure of that angle is less than 90 degrees. So all of this, 40, 70, 70, they are all acute angles, less than 90 degrees. What about this one? Here, there is one right angle that measures 90 degrees. And this is what we called a right triangle. And then this one, 40, 20, has two acute angles and one angle whose measure is more than 90 degrees. And this kind of triangle wherein one of the angle is more than or greater than 90 degrees is what we call obtuse triangle. Okay, again, obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle. It means one of the angle measures 90 or greater than 90 degrees. That's all for this video and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share my videos.